you didn't see my tweet earlier on, did you? I actually.
Can you go to that planet, please?
Oh yeah, let me spin around. Yeah,
sorry.
I'll just do a quick once around. There we go. Yeah, I put up a tweet earlier on. I was editing the config files, per se, not hacking at all. It was just editing. I was looking around the config files, and there's a way you can mess around with the resolution, because you've got the F10 for screenshot, Alt F10 for the high res screenshot, and by default it's 4 times your current resolution. Now I'm not lucky enough to have a 4K monitor, so I can't actually res up and see it at, like, 16K resolution or whatever that some people have done. So I played around with the files and I managed to render, I think it was somewhere close to a 32K screenshot. Wow. Just because I wanted to see what it would look like, and whoa. Absolutely insane. I mean, it looks stunning. You can just keep, it's like a fractal. You can just keep zooming and zooming and zooming. It's like, there's more detail. There's still more detail. It just keeps going. It just, I bet it.
I assume they've used the fractal principle on a lot of things in this game.
Well, yeah, a lot of things, like the procedural generation, you kind of layer features on top of it. So,
Oh my god, look at that moon!
Yeah, it's actually, it's very close.
That's no moon.
That's the Death Star! I knew it!
Let's see if I can slow down.
Sorry, I completely interrupted you.
Yeah, so it's it looks like it's rather volcanic. I kind of looked at it and I thought, well, it's very close to its parent body, so it must be under some, lots
perhaps
of stress internal. It might be a failed satellite or something.
Like our moon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I think all of those things were actually simulated. I remember reading David wrote something in the last newsletter, I think it was, talking about how the background simulation for the galaxy was kind of modelled for a period of time to set up the initial state of the galaxy. So, like, things like, how the percentage of planets that would have had something crash into them and form in a satellite, and things like that. So all of those things have kind of been worked through in some simulation, I think he was saying, which is insane. Absolute insane. Crazy.
Prime 9 said he doesn't have the location, but he does have the name on his desk at work, or written down somewhere at work. So please get that. I must see these 4 pixels. I need to. Wow. I think I'll just go looking around for random gorgeous things.
The temperature dropped a little bit. I just get a little over in the.
How close can you get to the planet?
At the moment, I don't know the exact distance, but we've got this yellow proximity.
Can you just run into it, please?
Can
you run into the satellite? Run into that satellite for me, please.
Okay,
hyperspace into the satellite.
Well, interestingly enough, I mean, I can't, because the hyperspace doesn't care about that if I pick a target. But if I pick a target behind it, I can actually get myself into trouble, because it will just say it's obscured. You have to have a clear line of sight for hyperspace, which is pretty cool. Adds a little bit of skill to that.
I thought it drops you out anyway, automatically.
Yeah.
Is there some way to override that, so you can just literally go boom?
If you have the source code.
Oh.
I'm sure there's a version floating around in the front of your office where you can go right down to the surface. But,
Anyway.
I'm gonna impact into this now, so let's get as close as I can. I mean, it's a small body, so I might get. Oh, there we go. So that's about as close as I can get, and I
can't see anything because we've not got that far yet. So I'm sure I'm going to make a noise of excitement in a minute.
Kume it's only 900 kilometers away. It's a very, very small body. Then that's why this explains why it's so close to its parent star. But there we go.
We're going to crash.
Ooh. But that's quick back of the fag packet calculation there. 500 meters per second. It's, I mean, crikey, 1,000 kilometers, a million meters away. It's going to take me a while to get there. A little while in there. Crash is going to crash.
Oh, right.
Prime 9, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
right.
I
assumed it was the shader code for it was very, very complicated. I mean, I assume that it looks like there's like layered effects of different types of procedural generation. I mean, just looking at that now, I'm kind of assuming there's some sort of like Voronoi, I can never pronounce that, Voronoi noise pattern under the surface there to create the base texture, and then kind of layered on top with like progressively more complicated patterns there. I assume it is anyway. I mean, Sorry, I'm going off on one. That sort of thing really fascinates me. I love that kind
Perhaps
of.
we want to really see that. So
I know.
Yes, see what happens. You never know.
Yeah, I love those kind of details. It's really, really crazy. Actually, I've never got close enough to a volcanic planet like this. You can actually see the patterns in the lava.
It's fantastic.
I want to see the lava. I want to see the lava.
Shut up. Yeah, I know. I'm sad, aren't I? I've always wanted to go see
What
them.
and where is this? We are currently in the shy Hercules system.
Oh.
And I'm right near Apazam and the Kume satellite around it, which is I'm getting there.
I have a degree in English to read all these names out.
There's too many complicated things.
I just make them up, like Azkaban. That'll do for me. I don't know.
Well, I tend to make them into songs like Chango, 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 and oh, I'm going to Ibutis. But that's the only two places I go to.
Just round in the milk run. See, of course, that was the interesting thing from the newsletter. Is another hint in this week's newsletter, and I've told everyone as well. It's like, get out into the bigger systems, because once you go out further, there are better profits out there. You know, there was the hint of the market crash in the inner systems.
That's right. They're trying to evict us all from our comfort zones.
You know, that's the thing. They want to encourage that sort of thing, because it's.
But I don't just go from station to station. I look using that really cool color-coded system of where to go, because it just makes sense and it's just more fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's my phone again. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second.
There we go. But yeah, I mean that's.
Don't know what she's on about.
There we go. Yes, Prime 9, excellent. Voronoi, Perlin noise, and Nodecraft stuff to combine it all together. Yes, I bet that is some complicated set of tools you've got to achieve that. Yeah, I mean that sneak peek of the Stellar Forge thing was excellent in the newsletter a few months back. I love to see those sort of things. I'm very much a tools guy myself. I've made a bunch of things in the past. I mean, since I played Frontier Elite 2, when I was in college, I made something for generating things like that. I made a little galaxy generation thing, just because I was fascinated by the idea of being able to crunch all this sting information down into nothing but a mathematical pattern, effectively. It really, really fascinated me. Love that kind of thing.
I'm the David Braben of strange songwriting. Yeah, I'll take that.
Nice.
Definitely.
I'm sick and tired of this free Sidewinder.
It really bothers me. Yep.
Oh dear. I want to get to this. See, I want to land. It's there. It's taunting me. It's in the distance. Sysadmin, yes, you've been here but not explored. See, yes, I mean that's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to. And I'm glad the newsletter started to touch on that. Exploration is definitely where my heart lies. I want to, get down to these things and see how close we can get to the surfaces, and do those scans that were talked about in the newsletter and get that data there. That just sounds like a really interesting thing for me, getting out and seeing things that no one's done before. I mean, some of the things that Prime 9's touched on tonight as well, the having system names written down on your desk, it's like oh, where are the interesting things? Even for the devs, there's going to be stuff appearing which was just not thought of. It's like, oh, like finding all these systems with 4 stars and things like that. There's interesting stuff out there to be found, and I can't wait to find it all.
Yeah, I've not seen Snuffler in a while, actually. To be honest, I never was attacked by Snuffler.
Ah, the infamous Snuffler. Fortunately, I mean, I saw him a couple of times in the game, but he never attacked me. So fair play to him. He was fine with me.
Seems to be a lovely gentleman. Yes. Unlike that Commander Yan,
Oh well, no, we don't talk about him. Look at that detail coming in. It's fantastic. I mean, it's great. It's like we don't need to be able to get this close to these things yet, but the detail is all there, waiting to be discovered. Oh, it looks fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I can't wait for all the really, really interesting features to start popping as well. I mean, one of the things that I think David talked about to some of the press at Gamescom was the idea of being able to sneak down and hide cargo canisters on a body like this, and wait until the heat is off before you sell them. So there's so many interesting gameplay opportunities that come out of being able to do things like this. And she's back in the room.
Yeah, I was just going to say we could hear your phone call.
Sorry.
Sounded a bit like this. If I can find the right button.
I lost the button.
Ruined it! No!
Getting told off for something, no doubt.
Yeah, I was. I had a phone call from my significant other, and he said that he was going to call me in an hour's time, and he said it's been 2 hours.
Oh
and
my god!
Didn't even realise.
Yes, 2.5 hours we've got on the stream. I honestly didn't. I was having so much fun with you guys. I didn't want to end, but there we go. But yes, 2.5 hours. That is.
Hold on, I better get this call.
Is it your mum again?
Yes, Mum. What is it?
You need to go to bed now.
Yeah, apparently it's past my bedtime. Bye, Mum.
Yeah, so on that note, I think we better call it a day. It's been a fantastic show. Thank you very much, Psykokow, for your awesome sound effects. They really do make the show, I think.
Been an absolute pleasure.
Epic god voice. And thank you, Shorty. I hope you are enjoying the game.
Oh, amazing. I'm
you're
literally
glad to be in
play
beta.
it now. I'm going to stay up all night and play it. I've decided.
And thank you to everyone out there who, especially those who donated last time to get Shorty into beta.
Yeah, no, thanks guys. I really can't believe it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you.
It's great. Like I said, fantastic community behind the game. And if you like what we do and you want us to keep doing more, then please go ahead and donate if you can, and keep us going. And yeah, it's just
you can print T-shirts and stuff.
You can print T-shirts. Yes, hopefully we can start to send out some of these T-shirts. Look at that.
Donations keep the Kerrash family off the streets.
So yeah, so I definitely will get a few of these out. I know there's people that have expressed that they would want a Kerrash Landing T-shirt. So comments and suggestions are welcome. If you want something else, maybe
socks, Kerrash socks.
Socks. If you want to change the design or something, yeah, just let me know and we'll try and get some out.
Thongs.
Kerrash thongs. Kerrash nipple tassels. Get the whole collection.
Spin me right round.
Ew.
No, okay, we'll just stick to T-shirts. We'll stick to T-shirts.
Oh, okay.
But hopefully next week I've got one of these. I'm gonna keep trying to get some more in stock. I've got an official Elite Dangerous T-shirt. So yeah, hopefully next week we can give that away. I need to get an appropriate question for that sorted out.
I think so.
Yeah, you think of some questions, but tune in next week. And as we said, yes, Marge Aiden and Puppy, if you want to send me a PM here on Twitch, and then with your address details and all, and we get these key rings off to you. But there we go.
Good night,
tattoo there you go. There you go, Abacus. There's the tattoo. So there we go. So until next week, yes. See you in the void, Commanders.